It's already back. It's a, oh. I probably should have done that since I restarted it. This is real kind of ghetto, but...
The following program is rated TV MA LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
They gave me my theme music!
Fanatics production.
Choppy.
It better not be. It better not be. This was a very terrible intro. But no, it's not. It's not choppy now. I can hear it. It is fine. It should be good. Everything should be straight. We should be good to go.
Oh, there was a standoff this morning? Damn.
Oh, and more?
Yeah.
With the nigga that was running through people's backyards?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tackled the shit out of that nigga. Tackled the shit.
Damn, why am I just seeing this?
Yeah, no, they tackled the shit out of him. That was a good video. But anyway, as I was saying before, it was all choppy and fucked up in the original live. Raymond, I knew you were going to come in here and say that because we did not stream yesterday. I know you were looking forward to that stream. Marcus is out of town, so we postponed the stream. We won't do that again, though, if it's just Marcus or myself or Chill or myself or just those two. Then we'll still go live with everyone. But I appreciate this time the four of you, the four of you hanging out. Like I said, I don't know if we're, I know a lot of people go live on Fridays. Is E still live? Because I know a lot of people are probably hanging out with E-Man. People probably didn't even expect us to go live. I know that he is. Yeah. So we're definitely fighting that current because. Yeah, so no.
Against the waves.
We're live though. We're gonna talk about some of the things, a little bit of the things that were discussed in on Twitter and on the online today. I want to share this really quick though. Share this.
Raymond said E-Man is still alive, ordering his Caribbean dinner. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so he's definitely up on me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I don't even think I've, I need to gain weight. That's one thing I need to do.
Okay, I had to put that out there so people could.
I need to get into eating 3 meals a day.
Okay, how is everybody doing today, though? Outside of the lateness and outside of all the technical difficulties we were having, I hope everyone is good. The reason I said we didn't stream earlier, and another reason we're late, is because I was finishing up the Armor Wars video that I need to get out. I want it out today, but now it's not going to be out till tomorrow. But finishing up the Armor Wars video to go over some of those. I mean, there's the bullshit going on with that stuff. But yeah, Q, since we saw you Wednesday, this was what, your week at your job?
Second week. Yeah, no. It was good. I mean, today felt like a Monday in terms of shit that went on, and then took a nap after work, woke up late, rushed to get dog food and shit. So, I mean, really just getting used to, honestly, driving all around town. It's off Expressway, so I drive 30 minutes to work, drive back to home, drive over here. My dad's with my little brother over there, so I'm just getting used to driving all around and shit. But I mean, I don't really have any complaints. Like we said last stream, I'm working on trying to better myself. I don't have the most patience or anything, so shit that I can't control, I'm just learning to live with. Go to work, come home, take care of my shit.
Right. Yeah. My plumbing got fixed today because I didn't have my restrooms for 2 days. That sucked.
It got fixed though?
Yeah, they came and fixed that today. See, when shit like that happens, that's my fear of owning a home.
Oh yeah, I can tell you.
Yeah.
We just the other week, some shit happened with our AC, and it's so expensive just to have someone come out and look even what's wrong with it. Like, thankfully we know people who do that shit, and so we can kind of, negotiate a little bit and stuff. But it's like, not even we, because I'm not the one paying or anything. I live with my money, so it's just tough seeing all the things that's like, man. And then they come out and fuck something else up sometimes, or right. Yeah, no, it's so many things too. AC, plumbing, heating, electric,
everything. There's a lot with owning a home. Hell, I know it's just scary.
No, yeah, it really is
scary if you're not,
especially even in wintertime, fucking leaving your pipes running, freezing shit. Owning all that is so much more scarier and shit.
Living in Oklahoma, the unexpectancy of a mass hailstorm that could fuck up your roof or anything like that. Roofs are expensive. I mean, I know when that hailstorm we had, I have a landlord, so I don't worry about any of that shit. But she got the roof fixed. It's a brand new roof. That shit cost her some money.
Yeah, and that's shit you have to do. That's not like a home improvement.
Yeah.
I mean, you need a roof over your head. Yeah. Or if you don't have a good roof, you're going to start getting interior leaks, and you're going to pay even more. Go ahead and pay for that roof. So it's just like, man, I mean, we just talked about before the stream how expensive shit is and stuff like that.
Right.
That could be a whole stream itself, the economy we live in.
Yeah, no.
What up, Professor the Film Fan? Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I do appreciate you being here. Life's kind of hard. But like I said, we'll get into some of the things that are going on, some things I kind of wanted to talk about. So I guess we'll start. And this is all coming from Twitter today. There's no, articles or anything that we're diving into. We're just going into Twitter. So this is coming from The Hollywood Reporter. They had put out today that Captain America Brave New World is only scheduled, as you guys all know, before I even read that, I think we knew about this yesterday or the day before, that Captain America is going through reshoots once again. What we've heard is that these reshoots, though, are for the betterment of the film. Obviously, everything is for the betterment of the film that they're trying to do. Marvel is really, as we said the other day, trying to juice this film up. They really want that Captain America 4 to solidify itself in conversations like The Winter Soldier, like Age of Ultron, Infinity War, etc. They want that film to be in conversations. Not only that film, they want you as the audience to accept Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America, not just, Sam Wilson as Captain America in the MCU. So they are really trying to push and add different elements into this film. The only problem with adding all these elements into the film is you already have Harrison Ford's Red Hulk. You've now got the leader. You've got Liv Tyler, who's coming back as Betty. I don't know if that's just in a post-credit scene. Rumor-wise, it was something just in a post-credit scene, or maybe I think it might be something in the film. Then you've got, Maybe I don't believe so, but I think those rumors kind of stopped or were proven to be obsolete. Bruce Banner being in the film as well. I don't know how you do Liv Tyler and not have Bruce Banner. I feel like Mark Ruffalo is in this film.
Yeah, I mean, not saying she's a big element, but I feel like Val will be in there.
Yes,
something
Val.
about the Thunderbolt there being just so many elements surrounding.
There's a lot, and all those elements then start to take away from the now unless
Even
they
the
can
Isaiah
still,
element.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot Isaiah. Unless they can still manage, which again, different directors, different Marvel at the time of Winter Soldier and at the time of Civil War. The better example, Civil War. Captain America film, and it's still a Captain America film even with all the other elements in it. Civil War is at its core still a Captain America film. And I don't know, but the difference again with that is the star power that Chris Evans has. Does Anthony Mackie have that star power to be able to command the screen, to make us really truly believe in
I mean, that and Chris Evans had Sebastian Stan too. I mean, like, their chemistry on screen. We don't know if
right.
We do know this Anthony Mackie doesn't have that with anyone on screen right now and everything. So that was just a whole nother element. I mean, we didn't know that pre-movie or anything, but it's like coming in with this movie, we've seen Sam on screen with Hakeem and everything. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, It's like, I mean, same thing with Anthony Mackie. It's nothing spectacular. But I want to like ask you, do you think, I don't know, I feel like them adding so many elements do you think they really want us to accept Sam or Anthony Mackie, or you think they're now just, let's make a good movie, if we have to put people ahead of him or put him on the back burner in his own movie, we will? Or
I think at their core, they're going to try their damnedest to make this still about Sam, to still make the audience care about Sam, because at the end of the day, Sam still is going to be one of the leaders of the Avengers roster. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know if it's leaders or I don't know, but he's going to be one of those figureheads. So I think at the core of the film, they still want us to really accept Sam and really accept the fact that this is Cap moving forward, but they want us not to just accept's not the right word. They want us to feel the way that we felt about, somewhat similarly to Chris. I don't think we will. I won't personally feel about Sam Wilson the way I feel about, or Anthony Mackie's portrayal the way I feel about Chris Evans's, but somewhat they want it to be close, I'm sure. And again, I had these same conversations like when I use this all the time, Heath Ledger, the Joker, when people, I mean, not to say that, I don't know, not the same thing, not really the same thing at all, but it's more so just like, I don't know, I got to see it.
No,
yeah, I got to see
what
it.
you're saying. And like I say all the time, the element of, I mean, even, I don't know exactly, we'll get into the Giancarlo stuff a little bit later, but the element of him having so much to go against this shit, I mean, it's a good element to have, but the thing is, we just haven't seen anything from Sam for it to be believable. Like those little training montages we got in the TV series, 5-minute snippets of him throwing the shield at trees. Now we're supposed to believe that nigga is like, bro, he just got beat by Ant-Man, really wasn't fucking with Flag Smashers, wasn't messing with John Walker, if I'm being honest. And so it's like, are we really supposed to believe that he heads into this movie and defeats any of the people that we're hearing about? Because, like we've talked about, the leader has him from, like, this isn't just like a physical thing. Like, bro is this is an intelligent thing from the leader, physical and intelligent from Ross. This is them adding Giancarlo. I'm sure they'll do whatever the fuck they want with him. I mean, even Isaiah, that's a super soldier right there. I mean, it's just saying, like, they haven't set Sam up in any way in terms of, we talked about Shang-Chi has every fighting style. He doesn't really have any fight styles. I don't know what they're doing with Red Wing, him being Cap. I don't even know if there is a Red Wing while he's Cap.
He still got him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's just too many I don't knows for me to be like I said in the beginning, to believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, you said you have to see it, but it's like even seeing it is like, man, is it going to be believable?
Right. Yeah, no, it's a tall order, but again, they're going through 22 days of reshoots right now. New action scenes will be added for less than other films like Multiverse of Madness, which had 6 weeks. The film will end up costing significantly less than the Marvels. So it's like I said, they're adding. They're trying to get a lot of different pieces in here and make this film.
See, how much did the Marvels end up cost? You remember I asked about that when I feel like one week they were talking about it's the cheapest, and then the next week the budget was over $100 million or some shit. What was the budget for the Marvels?
I really don't know. I thought it was. Didn't they say? I thought the conclusion was it was the cheapest.
It was cheapest. I mean,
I thought that's what they said.
So is this a good thing that, in your opinion, that we're seeing? Because I mean, we've talked about also wanting to see cheaper, less high budget films and everything. So is this something that's like, or doesn't really matter? I mean, I don't, and that's me assuming also that the Marvels was the cheaper route. I really didn't pay attention to the Marvels. SP Flash said at least $300 million.
Okay. I didn't really pay attention to the Marvels stuff. Even the Nia DaCosta conversations I wasn't really involved in. That's just a film too that's in my rear view.
Yeah.
But that's Captain America, and that's what's going on with the reshoots and everything that they're doing. Kind of just go down here. We'll talk about this one. We'll do this one because this is one of the other topics here. Some of these other stuffs are not main topics, but this is one that I did want to talk about because I think the point was getting missed when I said this on Twitter today. And yes, I'm going to say it again. This is still the same guys that directed the unreleasable. Let me put some quotation marks around that because I have not seen the film. You have not seen the film. Obviously, we don't know. But the unreleasable Batgirl film that came out that was going to have, I forget what, Firefly and was the villain and all that stuff. So you're not that unreleasable film they were directing. And then I've seen some people countering that with, well, yeah, but they directed Bad Boys 3, and that's a great film. And they also directed the first and the last episodes of Ms. Marvel, and those are great episodes. I'm not knocking the brothers. I'm not saying when I said that earlier on Twitter, like the same guys that did the I was saying that as in like if these are the guys that did the unreleasable film or whatever it is, why then are we even looking in their direct? And I know that again in-house, it's the same conversations I've had about Max Chapman being directing over at Fantastic Four. He's in-house, he works. Sean Levy, I'm sure, is going to go on to do more because he understands the system. He works, blah blah blah. They obviously understood the system with Ms. Marvel, whatever they did with the first and last episodes. Again, forgive me, it's not one of my. It wasn't a snooze, but it wasn't. I don't remember the first or last episodes of Ms. Marvel, but they were good, I guess, is from what people are saying. And then on the Bad Boys deal, well, yeah, that's Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The first Bad Boys is good, they weren't involved. The second Bad Boys is good, they weren't involved. Are they directing the fourth one? The one that's coming out in a few? Did they direct that? I don't know. Either way,
couldn't tell you.
Either way, my idea here for a Spider-Man 4 director is somebody, because we're thinking we want this Spider-Man film to be what? He's actually Spider-Man now. It's going to be, I would like it to be a bit more, he's lonely, a darker toned Spider-Man film. I'm not talking like, a Kraven's Last Hunt type dark, but if you're having Kingpin involved and you've got Scorpion involved and you've got all these villains after Spider-Man, and then I guess you're adding whatever multiversal elements you're adding into it.
That and everything he just went through.
Yes, everything he just went through. It should be a Spider-Man film, of course, but I'm thinking more like that Andrew, not like not him beating up people because he's got bitter, but he's alone. He's got no one. So this should be are these the guys? I do remember, like you were talking about earlier, the opening of Miss Marvel, the graffiti and all the, you know, kid sketches, like it's no, I'm not saying that they're going to take that tone over to Spider-Man, because they don't take that tone from that to Bad Boys. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I would like somebody a bit more adult and seasoned on Spider-Man 4, because this is his last Spider-Man film that he's solo Spider-Man film within the MCU. And I would like it to actually, whoever this is, and not only his last, but this is his first time, arguably, that he is actually really Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I would like it to be handled differently. You know, and again, I don't know what they know about Spider-Man. They may be Spider-Man aficionados. I don't know. But I would just prefer different. I would like another list.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, it's always tough, because I mean, directing is one part of the job. I mean, you still got to find writers, right? And so I mean, it's kind of the effort that's put in there, because we saw with 97. I mean, I don't think I know any of the director's name outside of the last one that came out and started talking about shit, but outside of that was Bo DeMayo and all writers. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just a balance, I guess, because me personally, I can't sit here and say any episode of Miss Marvel was good, because like we wasted time, in my opinion. I mean, not to sit here and say it was bad. It wasn't the worst shit I've watched. Nothing rewatchable, nothing in my mind memorable, nothing that impacted. Even I just feel like her origin story could have been told in 20 minutes in a movie, in a cameo, or just something different. And so I really don't remember the 6th episode at all. And so that's not to knock them or anything, because like I said, there were, I guess, I mean, I know when we talked about it, there were good things about Miss Marvel, especially the first episode. I know whenever the first episode came out, there were some good things we were talking about.
Yeah, go back and watch our reactions.
But,
yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like this is more of a Marvel thing. It's like you said, there's a system. You fit the system. I mean, they obviously put out some work. Because if I was the head of Marvel or anything, if I'm making a Spider-Man film, I don't think I'd go back to anyone with the TV series, just looking at how the TV series have done. Like, I think I'd look for a whole new writing team, director, and I'd just go for, I don't know why they try to go, I do, because there's a system, but I guess I don't like the system of sticking in-house, like you said, and just hiring the same people over and over until
the thing about
they're
Marvel
burnt out. Because I mean,
too, whoever directs, you're not really directing them. You're directing them in a sense, but the Marvel tells
Kevin
you
Feige is the executive producer on everything.
Road that the film is going to go down, and you're just going to hold our hand on the way down as director.
And that's so it's like, do writers even really matter? Knowing Feige is the executive producer, and whatever goes down in that She-Hulk wall break room, where whatever goes down in that room, that's what's told. Like, writers don't matter. It's just the pockets at Disney.
Yeah. And Raymond said, I don't believe that this is his last film. Talking about Tom Holland as an MCU Spidey. I think they'll renew the contract. I mean, I think this is his last trilogy, and they'll swap. Sony gets Peter back, and MCU gets Miles. Possibly, but here's the problem with that. The only issue with that is Tom Holland does not want to be Spider-Man.
Or work with Sony.
Yeah, or work with Sony individually. When I say Tom Holland does not want to be Spider-Man, I'm saying Tom Holland doesn't want to...
Go look what he said.
Yeah, doesn't want to continue. He doesn't want to continue on as, like, he wants to be able to break away from this Spider-Man role, because...
It's the Scarlett Johansson thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't want to be known as Black Widow or Spider-Man. They want to be known as other shit.
He always talks about it. He's especially lately, he's always talked about how, you know, I love this role. This role gave me my big break. Even Zendaya has recently said that in an interview, that this role gave him his big break. This role is what made him the star he is today. But he has said, if I'm Spider-Man at 30, I'm doing something wrong. And I may not be correct exact on that quote, but it was somewhere around that area where he's like, I'm doing something wrong.
I mean, yeah, and even imagine seeing Toby and Andrew come back, and that's like, not saying it's a bad thing that everyone's excited about it, but just imagine that's what Tom Holland is seeing. Like, man, that's all people see them as is Spider. Because we personally weren't talking anything Andrew and Toby until, I don't think anyone really was that much until came back into the MCU or anything like that, and came back as Spider-Man.
Right.
And now all I hear about Andrew and Toby is, are they coming back again? This and that, this and that. And so, being Tom Holland, he sees that it's like, man, do I really want to stay that road? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's younger, he has that opportunity, and he's already given us a lot too. It may not be the ideal Spider-Man story we want or anything, but that's what, I mean, we always talk about recasting and shit. That's what the character is for. I'm not expecting, me personally, I'm not expecting Tom Holland to be Spider-Man until he dies. I'm not expecting Tom Holland to be Spider-Man until I'm 30 or nothing like that. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of just, I understand it. It's,
yeah, he doesn't.
It's I think that's kind of anything with, like, your job, honestly. You don't want to be known as just one thing your whole, I mean, like, you know.
But at the end of the day, a bag is a bag.
Oh, yeah, no.
If the money is correct, yeah, he's going to do it if the money is where the money needs to be. And as far as the contracts go, I do believe he's only got 3 more appearances. This is his last, I thought, and I could be wrong, I thought this was the last solo film, and then he's got contractually 3 more appearances in the MCU. We thought one of them was going to be in Daredevil, but that's not happening. Until now, if they draft up a new contract, I don't know that it's with Tom.
I still say they have to, though, if they make Secret Wars 2 parts. I don't know if that was part of the original. They've just changed a lot of shit, I feel like. They've made an Avenger 5 standalone. They want to do other... You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they might have to.
But if they end up going the Miles route, as Amy Pascal has said they're doing, and they put the more focus on Miles, live action wise, and we don't really know where this leaves Peter in the MCU, and if Miles shows up in 4 in this one, and then if he does end up showing up in Secret Wars, what does that then do? Are they laying a path for the focus to then be on Miles? And if the focus is then on Miles, then that gives Tom the out. Would he come in and be probably maybe do a Downey cameo in something for Miles? Probably. But I don't know that Tom continues this too much longer. As far as like, and I'm not saying like he just doesn't want to. I'm saying as far as like contracts go and what he wants to do, I don't know that he does. But maybe. And then Brian said, will MJ remember Spider-Man in 4?
Hope not.
I hope not, because that really would fuck things up. But she's in it. I
didn't say they've hinted at it, and rumors are that she does.
Yeah, that they've hinted
There's
at
some
that.
sort of feeling or some shit. But
I really don't like that. I really didn't like Zendaya in this film.
At all. I don't want Ned. I don't want any of them. I want it to be a whole new environment. They should literally not remember anything.
Just do Felicia. I mean, you're already, if the rumors are true and they're doing Black Cat,
Daredevil, yeah.
Just do Felicia. Let and have Felicia be the love interest. Let MJ go for a minute. I mean, not him, but you know, obviously he's always gonna love MJ because MJ's always. I mean,
I feel like Marvel's thinking Tom and Zendaya are the selling point when it's not.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
not.
Like they're thinking
Zendaya,
that relationship is everything that we want to see and everything on screen, off. So I don't know, but
yeah, no, because I could have done without her in No Way Home. I don't really remember her much in No Way Home besides the saving. I mean, she's in No Way Home, obviously, but.
Oh no, I don't think she's anything changed. Like
no, you take her out, nothing changes.
Well, yeah, I was about to say you
Andrew's
swap her
redemption.
out. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think her acting was anything spectacular. I think you could have swapped her out with any in that movie. And so, not saying I don't know. I'm not saying she's a bad actor. I dislike her or
I'm not
anything, but
thinking
I don't
that
think
either.
she's I personally don't think she's contributed that much to the MCU.
I don't think she's contributed that much. And I might puncture some feeling. I didn't think she contributed that much to Dune 2. I just didn't. And I like Zendaya. I like Zendaya. I do. I like her a lot.
That's some shit where I just gotta click my pen and think about it.
I
mean,
know.
I don't know. I'm not. Like you said, I like her. I don't dislike. It's not like she's a bad actor,
No.
but I'm not. I genuinely don't watch her, and I'm not like moved or anything. You know, like I don't think
I just
she's.
watched Challengers, and I asked myself after, why did she do this? Why? Like, what was the point of it? Not that it's I just didn't. First of all, I didn't understand. I understood Challengers. I just didn't get the point of like what the point of making this film was. And her, yeah, I don't know. Zendaya, I might puncture some feelings when I say that. I feel like she kind of acts similarly in a lot of her roles. Like Rue.
Yeah.
Rue is a lot of MJ in the MCU, minus the drugs, but a lot of the depression. And like.
No, I feel like I'm watching Zendaya.
Yeah. No.
Never a role or anything.
Like I said, I do like her. But that's just my.
No, I mean it's. I genuinely don't think she's the best actor a lot. Like I don't think she's in that group or anything. I don't think that's a horrible statement to make.
No.
She's pretty. She's
very pretty.
She's cool. She's
But Peter's got a lot of other girls that he talks to. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of other girls, but there are other girls that Peter talks to.
no.
So there's always that option. But anyway, those two maybe, I don't know if they do go that route. And again, it's an in-house type of
Niggas
thing.
went from directors.
If they do go that route, then that's what they'll do. And maybe it'll be a good film. I'm not saying it's not going to be a good film. I'm just saying they're not my personal top choices for
Man, but
Spider-Man 4.
like we just said too, like it doesn't matter.
No, yeah,
It's coming
gonna
from
be,
up top.
Yeah, that's true too.
I just really hope they figure that. I hope it's more grounded. I really don't want Sony to get the W in the multiversal stuff and shit like that. I hope the film is more grounded in the sense of everything we just talked about, him being sad, living an actual Spider-Man story.
Right. Yeah, Brian said, I heard Dune is so good, but I keep starting it at 1 a.m. keep falling asleep. Yeah, no, Dune 2 is great. It's masterful. It is a great film.
I hate shit like that. Starting something when you're tired and then you like keep getting back to it.
Yeah.
That's how I was with Blue-Eyed Samurai. I swear. I tried to keep watching it and then I'd be like, man, it's late. Gotta fall asleep. And then I miss, on Netflix you fall asleep and you wake up to are you still watching? So you missed an episode or some shit. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
Yeah, no, she's Dune 2's great. You should check it out for sure. But Giancarlo is for sure in the MCU now.
Bro, when we were looking at that earlier, I did not look at that sketch.
Yeah, this is a sketch that was drawn out.
What
But
the fuck
they got pictures today of the his stunt double. So this is Giancarlo's stunt double on the set of Captain America: Brave New World. This says this sketch here. Sorry. This is the sketch here that was drawn, but it says the sketch provided by the reliable insider at Atlanta Filming depicts the character Giancarlo Esposito is playing. The character has 3 guns, 3 knives, an axe, and a black capish coat with brown lining. Additional, the guy looks like Blade with bluish hair.
Have you seen that video of where they give the sketch artist to the black dude?
Yes. Yes, I have seen that.
The big ass afro.
I have seen it. They are.
That's all I'm thinking. My fault. That's just what
you're
popped
fine.
into my head when I seen that shit. But
I don't know who drew this. Who the Atlanta Filming.
That's
they are.
That's Adonis. That's Drake's son drawing that shit.
They gave him
Nigga look like
legs.
Arthur. Nigga look
They gave
like
him
Arthur
stick
the
legs.
Aardvark. I don't know.
But they colored the hair. So there's been a few suggestions of who this could be. I know Josh has a theory that it is who'd he say? X-Men involved, Weapon X shit. I forget. There's a theory not from Geeky Cast, but they did share it or liked it. Let me see.
Going through someone else's likes on live is so dangerous.
I would hope he's not, because we can all see his likes when he likes
That's
things.
what I'm saying, though. Like, yeah, that too. Liking anything, I don't even.
I don't even see.
On Twitter, I just scroll.
I don't even see it. It was on. Here we go. Okay. Marvel Studios fooled us well with Giancarlo Esposito's character in Captain America Brave New World. Seeing the actor's track record of roles, I believed that he was going to play a similar character, mastermind, or strategist. The further from reality given his look, description, and the first look at his stunt double, Esposito is playing a more highly trained and merciless killer villain like Scourge, Frank Simpson, Nuke, or maybe anti-nationalist villain like Flag Smasher, Carl. I can never say his last name. This character could be an original or an adapted version of those two types of villains. Boom. Maybe. But then he also said that this character is going on to get a series after his appearance, which I'm more inclined to lean on Josh's theory with the Weapon X X-Men stuff, because if they're trying to bring in the mutants and the mutant saga and all that kind of stuff, this could be laying the groundwork for that. The Flag Smashers, I don't believe so. Been there, done that, gone. I don't think that they're still playing a role in what's going on in Cap 4. Do they? Are they in Cap 4?
Possibly.
If they're drawing that story,
thinking
on
back to
Cap
Falcon
4,
and the Winter Soldier, I'm just thinking at the end of it, I'm pretty sure that they got the serum out, and there's hella super soldiers out. I don't know if Giancarlo's a super soldier or mutant or what they're doing, but could be. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying I think that possibly yes, they could be a part of this film, if I'm not mistaken.
They might be. They may be.
They get the serum out in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right? In the comments. I'm not saying you remember.
Because I was going to say.
That's why I was like, let me ask the comments.
You were asking the wrong one.
I'm pretty sure they got the serum out.
The wrong one. What was the other?
Blade's budget.
Scarlet
Witch.
So there's the long time rumor of Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, getting her own film. So of course this is coming from my time to shine. Hello. Rumor is Marvel Studios is currently looking for a director for a Scarlet Witch solo film. And the rumor is this is going to be announced possibly at D23, since Marvel, I guess, is bypassing again this year SDCC and going to just go 2 weeks later at their own event. We expected the last one to be big. I don't want to get my hopes up too much on this one, because I was...
We were so disappointed.
Yeah, I was very disappointed in that last one. So I'm hoping... I don't want to get my hopes up on this one, but if they do announce this could be big. I mean, Elizabeth Olsen is beloved in the Marvel Universe as Wanda. Wanda is a fan favorite. She's one of my favorites in the MCU. I love Wanda.
No, she kills that role.
Yeah, she kills that role. So,
and she's gotten, like, over the years so much better as it too. Like, even like her development is definitely A+.
Yeah. Throw this at that. just throw it at the net.
Raymond said, if it's not House of M, keep it. And that just reminds me of, I remember like 2 days ago, I got a memory from 2 years ago. I read that comic, the full comic that you have and everything. Just like, man, weren't we talking about them doing House of M and on screen and everything? How far we've deviated now.
Yeah. No,
Unless
that's
this
not
is,
happening.
but you don't have the pieces, I don't think.
And that event is, no. Marvel's not. I don't see them doing.
Oh,
a House
no,
of M.
no, me neither.
But as far as like bringing Wanda out on stage, that'd be big. Bringing Scarlet Witch out on stage to announce that she is going to get a solo Scarlet Witch film, which a lot of people are also thinking that this could bleed into. Well, it's been a long time rumored that Wanda was going to be a part of the Midnight Suns, which, given her current status in the MCU, it would be appropriate. I don't. A lot of people saying they're going to see her on the Avengers. I know what. People, just because Wanda massacred and murdered a lot of people. Okay, there were a lot of people Wanda murdered. Not on top of her murdering those people, you forget she held an entire town hostage. They were having nightmares, begging to be.
I don't know why people are
so,
seeing her as a hero.
Yeah.
Still,
You know, Wanda's not.
she's not in her hero era right
Not
now.
right
Or
now.
story right now. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. The only thing that scares me about, not even scares me, but kind of disappoints me about Midnight Suns is, didn't we talk about Strange not being in it?
He's probably not going to.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. So I just,
Right now, I would think the current roster, with added Wanda, would be.
are they adding Ghost? Go ahead.
Ghost Rider, Blade, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, maybe
Wanda.
Man Thing. Who'd you say?
Wanda. Did you say
Yeah.
Blade already?
Yeah.
Are they doing dude from? They doing the Black Knight dude from
Dane Whitman.
Yeah.
Maybe Dane. I would assume Dane. Blade spoke to him at the end of Eternals. So yeah, I would say tentatively those would be the members for the Midnight Suns, and there's even some speculation that Blade might be the villain of the film.
Comic line that just came out.
Yes, the blood hunt. Yeah, that whole thing.
Niggas going around infecting niggas.
Yeah, I saw the one with T'Challa.
T'Challa, yeah.
Yeah,
That should look dope, though.
It does,
I mean, for as
it
much as we
does.
talk about him being, that should look actually kind of dope.
It looks very dope. But yeah, so there's a lot of speculation, a lot of juice around that. I think a Midnight Suns adding Wanda would be dope. I think a Midnight Suns film, regardless, is gonna. I hope.
Man,
be dope. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be.
I wish Strange was there, but that's what we need. We need those
the
rated R
mystical
stories
side,
and
yeah.
shit like that to
The
be on. We
spooky
need the
side.
stories where these characters can be who they are in the comics and not just come on screen and be happy dappy that. Like we need that sad Spider-Man story right now. Like we need those grounded, not saying this is grounded, but just more emotional shit like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but my thing is, if they're trying to, it sounds like put the Midnight Suns together and everything, is this going to be something where they're interacting throughout movies and then they get put together, or is this they're going to
No, I
meet
think
all
they're
for the
jumping.
first time in the movie?
I think they're jumping straight into it.
You think they're going to know each other, or they're just going to get
probably not.
I don't know. It's just, I feel like they're, like I said last year, they're trying to fast track so much shit. It's like, man, I don't even know how much time, or if they're going to try explore plot holes or anything like that.
Yeah, as I said, it's interesting. I don't know how they're gonna make them meet.
Because shit, even with them delaying Blade, and then Wanda's dead right now.
Okay, actually,
Some of them
let
aren't
me
even.
put it. Rumors wise that there was gonna be Midnight Suns mentioning in Moon Knight to him. So I don't know if someone's going around putting them together, or I don't know. But he's there. The
What if
Midnight Suns
he's
are
doing
supposed to
it,
be mentioned in Moon Knight.
And he doesn't even know.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, because they said season 2 is supposed to be mainly Jake.
Yeah, it is mainly Jake. They said.
I think that'd be dope if Mark's the one doing it and we're not even and he doesn't even know, and then we snap in and it's Mark not even knowing what the fuck he's created. It's just this tough ass that would be tough.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, no, they've got. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Hold on one second. It's gonna get silent for just a second. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make the meat. I don't know how they're gonna do all that. It'll be interesting though. But to a solo Scarlet Witch film, yeah, that's gonna sell just because again it's Wanda, it's Elizabeth Olsen. I don't know what the film is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know. But
where would you want to see them take Wanda in terms of? Because I hope she's done with Vision.
A lot of the rumors surrounding this film for the longest time have been Witch's Row. And if they do Witch's Row, that's not bad. Where is that? I have that up there. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a good one. And if they do that, because rumor-wise, the Witch's Row is supposed to play a role in Agatha. So,
Nigga Raymond said, for those who didn't understand what just happened, Darius so enthusiastically told his cat on mute. Shut the fuck up. You've been here long enough. You've been here long enough. That's funny as hell. Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely going to sell, though. I mean, I don't know. Oh,
yeah, it's going to
I
sell.
want them to... someone said in the comments, I want to see her interacting with mutants and shit, and that's just what I want to see,
Oh,
too.
I would love
I'm
to
ready
see
to
that.
see her with some of the
Her
mutants
father.
and, yeah, Magneto and...
Oh, yeah.
Do you think... You think they retcon that story, or you think they bring in a different... what do you think? Because that's not Magneto's daughter in the MCU, or you think they just keep it how it is and...
So stupid. I don't know, bro, because the deleted rumored scene in 838 was that Wanda's father was Magneto. So I don't know.
Forgot about that.
I don't know. I really hate they did that with Wanda and Pietro in the MCU, though. Like, you took away a very interesting piece of their background, them being the children of Magneto. Like,
Pietro wasn't even in the MCU.
that's true too. He's not.
I don't even know why they did that shit.
I don't know why they did that either.
Like, the way they killed him, the way they killed him was stupid, but killing him 5 minutes into that film.
But unless they had like Wanda's story planned out from that moment, did they know from then like this is gonna be motivation for Wanda? Was Wanda's story always this planned out, or was it like developed along the way? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like no. I feel like they just killed him.
It couldn't have been, because I feel like.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Are any of them planned out that long? Outside of Tony, Cap, Spider-Man?
I don't know. I feel like they have a story, obviously they know what they want to tell, but
I don't think they expected Wanda to be this big.
probably not. I didn't expect Wanda to be this big.
No, back when no.
It's Elizabeth Olsen. I'm telling
Back
you.
when she was still speaking in the... I wish she still had the accent. I was glad she was bringing it back a little bit and everything, but she was kind of shy and in the background and everything. I wasn't thinking she was going to be Marvel's top 2 or 3 seller at this point in the MCU and everything like that.
She definitely is that. She's definitely top 2.
Yeah,
May not be
RDJ, Tom, and her.
currently in the MCU.
Currently Tom and her.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Her and Tom, maybe.
Yeah, because just the scene for me, I'm not going into that scene, but just when she's fucking threatening Strange at Carmitage, that dialogue is so good.
Fuck that shit.
So good.
Only part I found tough was when she whispered in that nigga's ear. It was like, run. That was so... That... And then the dialogue at the beginning, I found more...
Oh, yeah.
Whenever she was talking about Chavez, and then she turned that shit and was like...
In the garden.
Yeah, and she was like, it won't be me who comes, it'll be the Scarlet Witch. That shit was tough at the beginning. Like, not saying Carmitar wasn't tough. I just hated seeing it get shitted on. But even like whenever she popped through the mirror dimension, and the shit they wrote for her in that.
Oh, it was dope.
Yeah,
It was dope.
and the way she played, like even You watched. I know you watched all the behind the scenes shit with her.
Mm-hmm.
So tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She told him you this is me being Reese. Boy.
Yep.
Boy. Yeah, no, that's a tough.
Or what?
Tough
It won't
bitch.
be me. It'll be the Scarlet. I was like, damn. I don't think
so
niggas want that.
I'd be all down for that. All down for that. Now, that is that on that part. Now we'll just kind of go over some of these things here. Jurassic World has been casting a lot of different. They've got Chris Pratt talking about he wants to come back. They've got Mahershala Ali that's signed on. I've seen her in other stuff. She's signed on now. I forget who or some of the other. It's a star-studded cast right now for this Jurassic Park film. I will say I'm a huge Jurassic Park, especially growing up. I loved dinosaurs, but Jurassic Park for me really fell off after the second Jurassic World one where they cloned the little girl, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
well,
I was gonna say I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't like that.
Doing
and
too
then
much.
I really didn't like this last one.
I didn't even watch it.
Oh, it's not good.
Okay, I was gonna say,
rewatched it the other day, and the whole time I was watching.
Yeah, I don't even know, because when that one where they cloned, after that I was like, I feel like they're doing too, and then they came out with another one. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be watching that. What is it on? I might dabble in if it's on streaming something, but
it might be on HBO.
yeah, I kind of even forgot about the last one, and definitely didn't even know until you said that shit about Blade. They were coming out with another one, or Mahershala Ali.
He's So I don't know. I didn't think that this one was going to be connected to all those other ones. I thought this was going to be its own separate thing. But I guess if Chris Pratt is coming back, maybe it's still the same thing. But that's not official. That's just Chris Pratt saying he would like to come back. But Jurassic World, that's the cast for that is, and that is Gareth Edwards. And I know Gareth Edwards just from Rogue One. He directed Star Wars Rogue One, and that is one of the best movies Disney has done since owning the project, or the IP. Let's see. Rejected Scooper put out a scoop today that says oh no, not that one. That's not the one I was talking about. Actually, I think we already read that Rejected Scooper scoop the other day. This one says, why the fuck does they keep doing that? It says update Agatha and Vision are direct sequels to WandaVision. After Vision died at the hands of no. I just know. We know. Vision died at the hands of Thanos. Yeah, we know. They were both sequels. They're spin-offs of WandaVision. We know. His kids are going to be in it. He's going to be on a self-discovery. Sword looks like they may be involved. Okay. The Michael film wrapped today. So that comes out April 18th, 2025. Every single piece of this film, and when I say every piece of this film, I mean the behind-the-scenes stuff that I've seen as far as pictures and what Jafar looks like as Michael. Whew. I think he is going to kill this role. Not just him looking like Michael. Nia really didn't hasn't sold me as Catherine until, and she really still hasn't sold me as Catherine. But
I forgot about that.
Yeah, her in the blue suit that she was in, she really did look like Catherine there. But I got to see her acting as Catherine. Catherine's very soft-spoken and a very meek woman. So we'll see how she portrays that. As far as the brothers go, all this behind-the-scenes stuff on them looks great as well. Coleman Domingo as Joe. There's going to be some uncomfortable scenes, I'm sure. Might see Joe slap the boys around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm expecting some... Hearing his story, we should get a little uncomfortable. Honestly. It sucks as much as it sucks and everything, but...
Yeah, it's definitely going to dive into Mike's life.
He ragdolled them niggas on some music shit.
Hell yeah. But you know what? I always talk about. I say this, and I'm not making excuses for Joe at all. It worked.
Oh no, That's one of the biggest arguments I
Yeah.
kind of always have. Even
Are you? I know you're
I
gonna
think-
say. Are you gonna talk about basketball? Dwight.
Dwight.
I knew it. I knew it. Dwight and his son. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But if it works, I'm not now. It worked, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the Jacksons today. It worked.
Yeah, the problem is today, the internet and everything like that. If the internet was on Joe back then,
Oh
It
yeah,
probably wouldn't have worked.
Joe in 2024 that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That Joe Jackson shit that doesn't work. You're immediately stitched in everyone's TikToks. You are immediately the topic of everyone's story. No, that doesn't work in 2024. That you have to find a different avenue. But in the days of when the boys were coming up, go get the switch off the tree because you spun wrong. Oh yeah.
yeah, no, like he beat them niggas with whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's not funny, but
No,
I'm laughing because it's like that's kind of my way of just talking about. It's like I laugh with that. It's just I couldn't imagine that shit. Like waking up tomorrow and seeing what Joe Jackson was really like. Because I don't even think we know. Like Michael they all talked about it a little bit, but I don't even think they ever talked about the worst of it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like,
Keep going. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
no, you're all good. It's like they be pissed. Y'all shouldn't even have said anything in the comments because now he going in there all mad. Nigga finna come back. Stressed as hell. But no, everything that Joe did definitely wasn't documented. They haven't talked about. I don't think we've seen the worst. And maybe we'll get a little deeper dive in the biopic and everything of some more things and actually how bad Joe was and some shit like that. But I don't know. It's it definitely worked, not just with Michael. All of them super talented. I mean, it sucks that all of them talented, maybe not super talented, all talented in a way. But I think it sucks that Michael got the worst because we kind of saw how it affected his whole life and how people, the things he did to be accepted or kind of view himself as happy, or even what he had to go through in other people's eyes and shit like that. We'll see it all, and everything I'm talking about. Some people don't, but yeah, I think that may be the worst of it in my opinion. Just the effect it had on his life as a grown up.
Yeah, they had no childhood. That's why when people sit and talk negatively about Mike without actually, not just with Mike, any subject, without actually doing the research and things like that, and even once the research is done, you probably still may feel the way you feel, but we're talking about they had no childhood. While other children were doing regular children things, they were rehearsing. They were up, learning dance steps or whatever, or performing here or performing there, So they didn't have normal childhoods. Mike's talked about, them just trying to get into their hotels, with people, the fans knowing where they were staying and things like that. It was not,
Even the shit of him on the bus and being introduced to sex at a young age and shit like that. Of his brothers bringing girls on the bus and everything like that. Yeah. Him being there's so much shit that just normal kids probably shouldn't be exposed. Definitely shouldn't be exposed or be having done to them or anything like that. And so they just knowing how much we both love this thing, I'm sure there's a whole stream that we'll have that as the date gets closer and everything. When this
trailer drops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm super Mike fan. You can't tell me anything negatively about this man.
No, I had his funeral recording.
Man.
I mean, me, when I was a little light-skinned kid, I had a little Jerry curl and every talent show. I was performing Thriller, shit like that. I had a little Halloween. I went with the red coat and growing up, that's
love Mike.
Biggest inspiration, honestly.
Love Mike. I cried as if I knew this man
personally. Oh, yeah. No, I sat there on the couch pausing it. Couldn't even watch the whole funeral. Had to watch the rest later, come back to it. You could deadass ask my mom. She'd tell you I'm probably the biggest weirdo for that shit. Because I was like, I don't even know how old I was at the time.
Bro. Yeah,
but sitting there acting like this nigga was my brother
I
or
was a
some
freshman in
shit.
high school. That was my freshman summer that Mike passed. I was going to my sophomore year, and that was crazy. It was crazy. But like I said, I remember that summer they played nonstop. Mike, nonstop. The radio's in Oklahoma. I don't know about everywhere else, but you could not turn on a radio station in Oklahoma. And I'm not talking like, a couple hours. No, the entire summer.
No,
I
can't tell you how many times I watched that They Don't Care About Us music video and the documentary.
Yep.
And
VH1
went back and
played nonstop music videos. MTV was playing all his music. So that's what I mean when I say the impact that this person has. We're talking people that don't even have internet, that are still scratching and wiping their asses with leaves. That if you say Michael Jackson, they know who Michael Jackson is. So it's like, this is a
you said scratching.
this is a different monster, bro. That's a different lane. So definitely can't wait for this film. Definitely can't wait to see the trailer either. For this. So yeah.
RW said Joe Jackson's belief in their potential doesn't get talked about enough.
That too, because he gets viewed as the monster.
Yeah, odd way of showing it, but no, like we said, it worked. He brought the best out of them, and he knew it. Like he knew they had it in him too.
Another example is LeVar.
Oh yeah.
Ball. Except for the middle child. D'Angelo, but all of the others are. I don't
even know if you could beat his dumb ass enough. He's just dumb. He's just stupid.
But you got Lonzo and you got LaMelo in there. And LaMelo is in conversation. Well, I haven't really heard much about it. Is he hurt? Is he hurt right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, whether NBA or not, that is one of the best high school teams of all time, and that's one of the only teams to go undefeated in their high school and win state championship. Like, them niggas are historic. As much as whatever they do NBA wise or not. California high school basketball, their ball name will always be known.
Yeah, so it works. I mean,
that.
No, and I'm not saying go beat your kids.
No, I'm saying have that, like what RW said, have that belief in potential. Like your kids have, whenever you see them doing something, have that belief in their potential that they can be the greatest at whatever they're trying to.
See, me, it's coaching. People always thought I was so hard on Aiden. God, people be like, "Oh, you're so hard on Aiden. Why don't you ever?" Or even sometimes with the team itself. Like when the boys would win games, people would be like, did you tell them good game?
I played for this nigga, so I don't know what. He's talking to y'all right now.
So
I know.
It's like, but at the end of the day, I pushed because I knew, hell, Q's team, we won 100 and we're talking about a season here from
118.
127.
20, I was going to say.
We lost 18 games.
That's what it was.
They won 127 games in that whole season, and lost 18. And I'm talking we're talking tournaments. We're not talking like bro. This is AU basketball.
Back to back.
This was our last haul of that season. We were in Vegas. No, we were in Dallas. Then we shot to Vegas. Then we shot to Kansas for nationals. Those were 3 long ass tournaments. Yeah, bro, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of basketball.
That last one was Arkansas, I think.
Yeah, and then we had the Nike tournament in Arkansas. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So yeah, but when people talk about AAU teams out of Norman, that is one that gets mentioned.
Yeah, hopefully Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I hope.
Yeah, that is.
Plant said, I wish I had Dad to whoop my ass into fame. Eddie Griffin. No, it's crazy because you hear some of these celebrity stories and it's like, I think that's kind of the sad part. Hearing some celebrities, I didn't get the childhood. That's always the balance of it, but it's like, man, you got beaten and worked into what you are today and didn't have, I don't know, was that sacrifice worth it? Was that little bit of trauma worth it?
I've thought about that.
And
too.
not a little bit in Michael Jackson, because that, it depends person to person, because that's a lot of trauma of what he was going through. whole skin change and that whole carnival fair at his house. That's not. He wanted to be a child. Like,
Yeah.
even the kids sleeping on, like, all is weird. Like, I think it's weird. I know he didn't do it. FBI, whatever y'all say, found nothing illegal, so I'm a standby. Didn't do anything illegal. Didn't do anything. But, you know, I still think it's, like, if I had a kid, I don't think I'd want my kid in another grown man's bed. You know what I'm saying? So I see the weird aspect of it. And so I think the trauma differs. And so that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. But then again, like, the trauma he endured made him probably the biggest celebrity ever. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a crazy subject to even be sitting here talking about. But
Yeah, I've thought about it.
I feel like we all think about it. Shit.
It's easy to say because I had a childhood. Like, you know, but I also, so it's easy for me to say because I had a childhood, like, oh yeah, I'll give up my childhood for fucking the money. But then I look at people that, because I didn't do I said I took a year off and said I was going to. I didn't experience the college experience like that. I experienced it in other ways as far as, like, you know, the weekend shit or the whatever, but I wasn't in college. I look back on that and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have experienced it. So it's easy for me to say, like, you know, yeah, fucking, especially now.
I mean,
take some mic money. But
I'm not saying. Cleve said it depends because look at Aaliyah. Yeah, no, that's fine. It definitely that type of trauma. It depends for person to person what they're experiencing. Not saying. I don't think it's ever worth it to get abused physically or mentally or anything. But if you are going to get abused physically or mentally, the least that could come from it is money or fame. You know, I guess is a way to put it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I surely hope it happens to no one because shit's the worst. But, I mean...
Damn. Why does this keep doing that?
Fame and money is not the worst thing to receive. I'd rather get that than
just like that
keep
saying,
getting
I'd
abused.
rather cry in a Mercedes than... or a Lamborghini.
Yeah. No, like... If you tell me I could get punched... No, that's a bad situation. But it's, I don't know, if you tell me I could get abused and then get fame for it, I'd rather that than just get abused constantly. You know, like, at least pay me for it.
Yeah, and I agree with what Agent Black said, especially the last part. I don't think that Joe's intent was ever bad or malicious. It truly was.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the last thing I'm going to say on it. Especially being from our community, from our culture, you have to understand that our parents, especially during that time, that the era that Joe and them were, he was raising his kids, I'm sure, the way his dad raised him. So he only knew what he knew. You know, my mom only knew what my mom knew because of the way she was raised. And, you know,
Joe was also an alcoholic. So I'm not going to sit here and say Joe was perfect or anything.
No,
like,
not perfect or any way like that. But when it came to that music, when it came to seeing potential in his seeds, like, yeah, especially with that shit with Mike, like, he was spot on with Mike, like, just like, yeah. And I don't think he hit Mike as much as everybody else either. I think he hit Mike, but I don't know. And I'm only kind of judging from the closest thing we have to a documentary of them is the Jackson's American Dream. And in that film, Mike gets hit, but is there a lot?
Imagine that fear too,
though. So
watching what Joe's doing to all your siblings, knowing, damn, if I don't perform the best, is that what's on my plate next? You know, still just that anxiety or worrying about that and seeing it happen to your siblings and everything too. I mean, I don't know. Raymond said, I disagree. I think by the time they got money, the verbal abuse, not the physical, was malicious, especially after reading the book.
Okay, now I was strictly talking more so early days. I was talking Jackson 5 days. Now, if we want to get when they started getting that money and they became, then it definitely became, because at that time he was even malicious with Cat.
Yeah.
So,
that was that power trip.
Yeah.
We made it. Let's continue acting out, but now I'm the
Best case scenario I can make for this is Antonio Brown. You give niggas some money and you never John Morant. you never know what you might see. So shit, Joe Jackson started seeing that money, fame, that alcoholism probably went up, and shit only got worse. I mean,
he stopped touring with the boys. He stopped going with the boys on yeah. A lot changed. Shit. So, but I am ready for this. Ready for that for sure.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be beautiful all around. Sad, happy. Definitely, I'm probably gonna shed some tears.
Yeah. No surprise here. Pixar is reportedly considering making another Incredibles movie, and on top of that, another Finding Nemo film as well. I don't like Finding Dory. I'm not the biggest fan of Finding Dory. Finding Nemo is the shit. I think Incredibles is, no pun intended, incredible. It is a great film. The second one, it is good. It's not that first one at all. But do I say make more? They're talking about they want to make several other Incredibles. Yeah, I think so. The reason I say that is because the only superhero content we have is Marvel or The Boys. When I'm looking for stuff outside of Marvel that that's still superhero related, I sometimes do go to The Incredibles or Big Hero 6 because it's like, those are some good superhero animated films.
I've watched everything animated DC, I feel like.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a bit still confused on Young Justice, so I do go back and watch Young Justice like episode by episode sometimes, not the whole seasons and shit, but no, I completely agree. It's kind of like when we got The Boys and Invincible, those new feelings outside of Marvel and DC and shit. It was just like, man, this is exciting.
Yeah.
So definitely anything outside, I don't know. I think I'm just a fan for superhero shit.
Me
Whatever,
too.
Comic book animation outside of anime. The only thing anime I'm excited for is a new Dragon Ball Z game coming out.
Oh yeah, no.
Anything anime, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's not my thing either. But they can really have some fun with The Incredibles if they really made this a expansion type of deal, because, I mean...
Yeah, exactly what SP just said. He said it needs to be set in either the 73 or 74 and have the kids be the main characters. It will refresh the franchise.
Yeah, it'd be dope. And like I said, you can have so much fun with that. Mm-hmm. All the other superheroes that you could introduce, the villain that you could do, like, it could be fun. And yeah, I agree with that. Age Jack up a little bit, because Jack's powers are...
That shit would be dope.
Yeah, when that's probably my favorite part in Incredibles 2. When him and that fucking raccoon are fighting, that shit is hilarious. The raccoon's face. That's just funny.
I might have to rewatch that this weekend too. I was talking about Ozark. I'm gonna go back and watch Incredibles. Like there's
some good shit.
It really is. Like, and even hearing this, I mean, I'm just excited to hear that they're still thinking of new ideas and shit like that. They're not thinking of stopping or anything. I mean, we know it's Disney, Pixar, so they're always trying to come out with sequels and shit like that. So definitely excited to see this come to life or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. I want to see more from the Incredibles universe. Let's see. This is something, I guess. The episodes for Agatha all along are reportedly around 35 to 45 minutes long. Is that... I mean, that's about what Ms. Marvel's were, weren't they? Like 30, 40?
They're going to be 35.
Yeah.
Fucking credits and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're not going to be 40. Watch, runtime's going to be 42 with 34 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
I've been here long enough, like, know how shit's going. Yeah. You think about the buckets, or I guess we only saw one bucket.
I really don't. It's okay.
I guess the theater but we didn't. They didn't show the Regal one, did they?
No, people are
because that's where we're going. We go to the Regal Theater.
Yeah, the Regal Theater. People are thinking it's going to be Professor X's chair. I don't know how they do that or what that's going to look like, but I guess like that. Popcorn. So people are thinking it's going to be Professor X's chair. I like the promo. The promo's nice.
No, Regal is proud to introduce our first ever combination drink and popcorn collectible container featuring a character from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Some money went into this one, I'm pretty sure.
Some good promo. I like the TVA cut. Like the TVA yeah, some good promo. So maybe the Professor X chair. I don't know. I do want to get one though, depending on what it looks like. If it's not something then I'll be taking my bucket and getting my free popcorn.
I think I'm gonna get one, considering I saved. So far, I'm saving on ticket. I'm telling you, that one seat remains available.
You better hope it does.
If one person buys the seat next to you, all three, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, you gotta be. I can't say that because I'm but when I go to the movies alone, I don't pick a seat by anyone.
Well, I don't.
Like, if people sit
I've
next to
never
me,
been
that's
alone.
cool. But I pick an open seat to start. So, I checked just now, and for the last since they came out, it's been open. So,
Yeah.
shit, hopefully we're good.
Yeah, I panicked. I started seeing a lot of people, and I was like, let me buy mine. I was thinking a No Way Home effect, but it's 2 months early also, so.
I mean, no, I just checked, and it's more packed. That whole row behind you's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's still filling up and shit, like, regardless. Because, like, I don't know if y'all talked about it with Chill and everything, but the promo for this is actually how Marvel promo, we talked about that before. This is how they need to be promoting stuff. Like, not releasing too much of the actual movie, but having the actors in commercials or other shit like that. Or
Yes.
just promoting the
Because the
fucking
promotions
film.
have been great. Like, you don't have to give anything in the film away.
At
You don't
all.
have to show any of the film, because you had that whole him cussing at the camera, that was great. That gets you excited for the film without showing shit from the film. So yeah, I'm liking the promo so far. I'm liking it, and we're only what are we? It's the 26th of July, July 26th, right?
Yeah, so we're 2 months away.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Month and 26 days to be exact.
I'm ready. Blade's budget, and somebody told me that, oh, you don't need a big Blade budget. You're not. Okay, you're telling the wrong person.
We said that.
Yeah, you're telling the wrong person that. I know you don't have to have a big Blade budget. And my thing when I put on Twitter when I said, but Ms. Marvel and them get $150 budget, I wasn't saying that you need a $150 budget to do a Blade film. Like I said, all you need to do is have him killing vampires.
All I'm doing is
blah blah blah.
all I am is the voice of showing y'all where their focus is. And
Yeah,
budget
that's all
is,
I was saying. That's all I
where
was
it's
saying.
going. I'm not.
Yeah,
I know Blade. Yeah, like we talked about it. It's the nigga killing vampires. You don't need much budget for that outside of paying the actors a little bit of CGI and shit like that. You don't. Yeah, no. I'm glad to hear it's not the highest budget or anything like that.
It's changed again. Mia
what's
Goth
new?
may not be she may still be in the film, but she is no longer the main villain.
What's new? You know, like shit's always changing.
Yeah, so Lilith is not the main villain anymore. The main villain is rumored to now be Dracula, since they are now looking for a male actor villain as the main villain, and people are thinking it's going to be Dracula. Which could lead into, because since Marvel did everything that happens in Marvel Comics now is going to be adjacent to the MCU. It's all running through the same thing now. So if you look at the blood hunt right now that's going on with Blade in Marvel Comics, them adding Dracula, we just talked about the Midnight Suns, Blade being the villain in Midnight Suns. If he does do something with Dracula in this and he drinks Dracula's blood or something like in the comic, catapulted. There it is, right there. There's how
I've
you
been
get
texting
your
you a
Midnight
lot
Suns.
though. It seems like they're integrating a lot of this new comic
Yeah.
shit into the MCU and everything like that. So
Yeah, so I mean, it could go that way. I don't know. These are all theories and rumors that are just out there. It could go that way. I don't know. But John Campea, I guess, said on his. I haven't watched John in forever, but John said on his thing. Well, let me put it this way: I haven't watched a stream of John's in forever. I've seen bits and pieces of like his clipped videos, but he said. That he was informed that Blade's production has completely restarted because key players in the production are dissatisfied with the script. And I mean, so when we say key players, are we just saying Mahershala?
still, the nigga's still disappointed. Just man, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't know. Really, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Nigga
know.
ain't
I
happy
don't know.
with
I
shit.
don't know. I don't know. So, but Dracula may be the villain now. Lilith's not going to be the villain, as she's still going to be in it, but not the main villain anymore, rumored wise. And yeah, so that is, and it's 70 million, 50 to 70 million. budget. Which again, that's not bad. All you need to do is have him take out the fucking blades and just go chop up some. That's it. It was never what's the woman with all the geometry going. It was never that. It was never that. It's never that. And
like we used to say in the lab, it's not rocket science. We're not near making babies. And even if making babies ain't that, it's not rocket science.
Right. So, again, I am blocked here. I don't know if I showed this the last time. I didn't. Holyfield News, the channel I'm blocked on, said that a new Avengers will encounter a group of supervillains in the first part of the Avengers. Now, I'm going to stop it there. That's the first part. This is for Avengers 5. A group of supervillains. So what is Avengers 5? Like, are they just... How do they just run into a group of supervillains?
Same game, just in a field, big ass war.
Like, I mean, so is this adapting?
Is it a group of Kangs? Is it?
I don't know. That's so strange to me. This roster's stinky.
I don't know why they put War Machine in the back.
Yeah, this roster is very stinky.
They said stinky.
This is a smelly roster. You've got Namor. You've got Shuri.
I mean, in reality, it's not. But in the MCU,
in the MCU, it is. It's it wouldn't be as stinky if he wasn't Smart Hulk.
If Strange was Strange, if that was T'Challa.
And then it could stop there, because I actually like the rest of it.
And if She-Hulk was not written like that in her series.
Yeah, I actually don't mind the rest of this, because you've got...
And not Love and Thunder Thor. Take that suit off and go back to Endgame Thor.
Yeah.
And we're good.
And I'm assuming Vision has found himself.
Yeah,
so,
I would hope so.
All right. So yeah, I mean, I don't.
I would hope the nigga ain't just leave the kids and everything just to join the. I would hope he found everything out, everything like that.
I would take away Star-Lord.
You got Ant-Man back there.
I'd replace Star-Lord with someone different for sure.
Yeah, that needs to be. Actually, let me think. That needs to be Gaia.
Oh God.
Secret Invasion.
Oh God. Then it goes on to say the team is going to discover Kang the Conqueror at the new Avengers HQ. So I don't know if they're just going to walk in and Kang's going to have his feet up.
I did notice that stamina. Why they got this shit segregated from white to... They got stamina said almost all the minorities on the right-hand side of this. If Shang-Chi wasn't on that left side... He'd be looking real discriminated. Yeah. If Namor was Namor, not. I mean, I don't know. I guess whatever we got from Namor was cool in that movie, but I'd definitely rather have comic Namor and everything.
Yeah, the Kukulkan, the feather serpent god. A collection of alternative realities will be visited. So I guess we are going multiversal.
Maybe, I don't know.
The TVA will be involved, and yeah, those are Avengers 5 things. I just want to know what Avengers 5 is going to be.
In what comic is the Avengers roster this fucking fat? Like, are they usually?
No, they usually have a stacked roster. Well, stacked could be many things. They usually have a listed roster. 15
motherfuckers that we're gonna watch. But are they not doing the 2-team thing? Or is this just...
They might do 2 teams. If multiple realities are being visited, they might split up into different teams.
Some of y'all in the comments be killing me.
And I think that's it, because this is all my Armor Wars stuff I saved. Oh, I meant to read that in the video.
Y'all did.
Oh, I meant to read this. Oops. Okay.
Oh, shit. It's late.
I want to say that is... Because we covered this stuff. Yeah. We covered all that stuff. The last stream. Rumor. 4 minutes ago, the Eternals story, okay, will continue in a cosmic project featuring other cosmic themed characters. Why is this a... Okay. Despite reports of multiple reshoots on the movie so far, this is talking about Captain America Brave New World, this is the only one. It does not appear to be as extensive as the reshoots that faced Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, nor the expense and extensive reshoots endured by the Marvels. So I guess the one they're talking about is currently blah, 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 blah. That's the only thing they're doing, I guess, with Giancarlo. So was that added last minute? Somebody said that, this came out too today, that the Inhumans are going to be in Secret Wars, and I guess in these specific Inhumans, and I'm just like, why? What are they going to do in it?
The ones nobody loved.
Yeah, what are they going to do? I mean, I guess because he was better. I mean, until he got his brains scrambled, he was better, obviously, than that terrible show. Go back and watch scenes of Medusa's hair. It is crazy. It is crazy, cringy to watch. But I guess the Inhumans will be making a Secret Wars appearance. I just have to wait to see what that is. I really have no comments on
that shit threw me. A tooth regrowing drug.
Oh, okay.
I seen that shit and was like, nigga, that like I said before we streamed, bro, I feel like the world we live in today is not the world I grew up in, bro. A tooth developed regrowing drug. I bought a bag of chips for $7 yesterday.
Oh no. Oh, is that how they do that? Well, obviously. Oh, so they don't really wear masks? So why do they take pictures with them and shit? So they don't film in them. They digitally do that? Well, I don't like that I just saw that. Sometimes movie magic, I don't want to see that. I would have been all right knowing my entire life that they weren't pretending to pull down some damn mask. Why? It's a suit. Why are they doing that? That made me mad. I don't like that. That kind of crushed some things for me. Let's see. Anything else? Grand Theft Auto not coming out till when Blade does. Never.
I am finna be on the game this summer though. That right there, that Dragon Ball Z. You get a new NCAA coming out. That shit's gonna be so fucking good.
This?
Yes. I cannot wait till that shit comes out. Homelander just came out on Mortal Kombat.
I did see that.
Probably finna hop on that.
Henry's
Bro,
probably gonna end
so
up playing this.
Good.
This is like Henry's thing. What is this on?
It's gonna be on everything: Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, PC.
Yeah. See, Henry plays PC. Everything
Bro,
on PC.
I'm not even saying you like that type of shit or games, but if you watch the trailer for it, just the gameplay and like the visuals of it looks fucking beautiful.
Today's Tom's birthday? Well, happy birthday, Tom.
You ain't telling me happy birthday.
Yeah, I did. I did not know this was, today was Tom's B-Day.
That's the type of nigga I am. You ain't telling me.
This is who Josh said he thought, Abraham Cornelius with Weapon X, yes. Maybe, I don't know. I just want to know why this character's getting a series. Who is this character that they're getting a series? But yeah, that's really... Oh yeah, I don't believe this either, that Taylor Swift is not appearing in Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't believe that. And Lucasfilm is looking at Taylor Swift for a role. I definitely don't believe that shit. The only way I believe, you know what, a sliver of me believes that, because Kathleen Kennedy is just so fucking retarded. So she may be looking at Taylor Swift to join Lucasfilm. Bro. Okay. I don't think so. I don't believe either report, but I really think she's in. I really think she's in. She's in Deadpool. Somebody took that same picture, and it's the picture of him holding the picture of Jean and.
No, there's some. I've seen some funny shit with that already.
Yeah, there is. They want Michael Keaton back. That's what they were saying in that video up there. They want Michael Keaton back for Spider-Man 4. I think you do that. You do that. You do Scorpion. You do Kingpin. You let Kingpin get together a small group. I don't know. They could be called like maybe the Sinister Six or something, and have them kick the fuck out of Spider-Man. Be great.
You just come up with that, or?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good ass idea.
The name and everything. Sinister Six.
Yeah, no, they should. I don't know.
Has a nice ring.
They should definitely watch our streams. And
They should. They should. Sometimes it just happens. I think that is it, though. What they say about the Acolyte? The Acolyte screenwriter just hit. Nah. I want the Acolyte to be good. I don't know if the Acolyte's going to be good. I'll find out in a few days. With 2 episodes. Now, for the last thing I will say, House of Dragon. House of Dragon is going to premiere with a 64-minute episode premiere. 64-minute premiere.
I did see that.
I'm ready for that. I am so ready for House of Dragon.
Maybe I should catch up.
I rewatched it the other day. Well, not the other day. We binged through it in a couple of days. But
how the fuck?
No, binged through it in a couple of days. But
what type of fucking no life ass day you have to do that?
Rewatch that shit. That's really it, because everything else is the Spider-Man shit, 300, the series spin-off shit that I don't care about. Yeah. That's it. There's that. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, that's the news, guys. That is the news. Yeah, like Cornelia said, it could be a version of the Sinister Six. More than likely, it's probably just going to be like, well, I don't know. We don't know what Spider-Man 4 is going to be. There's the rumors of Scorpion being in it. There's the rumors of Kingpin. So maybe you get some version of something like the Sinister Six. I think it'd be cool, though. What up, Bird? Yeah, we're streaming a little late. Well, started a while ago now. How long have we been streaming? We started late. I was finishing up a video that I wanted to get out today, but it's not going to be posted till tomorrow because it's too late for me to share it now. So I'm going to share it tomorrow over Armor Wars and what's going on with that shit. So that's why we were kind of late today. Let's see.
I was taking a nap.
Xavier said maybe the Inhumans will be brought out to die quickly. Maybe. Any chats you see?
I was trying to touch on most of them while we were going. Stamina said about the Spider-Man mask that they do it so they can make the mask look perfect regardless of the take. They'd be CGIing out creases and shit.
Oh yeah.
May as well do the whole thing for a few seconds.
I guess, but I wouldn't want to be sitting in there and see it. I would want them to actually like pull the mask, be Spider-Man. I'd even really want unrealistic shit. I'd want Andrew to walk on walls.
Then a bunch of people saying Invincible and Boy is probably the best outside of DC or Marvel.
Yeah. That one Netflix superhero show before it got canceled was not that bad. With Josh Duhamel. What's it called? Jupiter Ascending?
Oh,
is that what that is called? I don't think it's Jupiter Ascending. Oh shit, I'm way off. What the fuck am I talking about?
That's what I was like, oh. Raymond said maybe they'll emerge from a portal and join the fight against God Emperor Doom. I mean Kang or Mortis or Roman Tut or Goku. Yeah, whoever the fuck.
Josh Duhamel was in this, wasn't he? It's a series, not a movie. Okay. Netflix show. Somebody help me. Y'all know what I'm talking about in the comments. This one. Jupiter's Legacy. I knew it was Jupiter something. Jupiter's Legacy. This one wasn't that bad. Okay, thank you. Y'all are helping me. Stamina said that show was shit. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind this show. It wasn't that great, but...
Nigga said it was shit. Capital. I know he for real, too. The way he put emphasis. That show was shit. You see Drewski, somebody smelled like shit. That's what... Damn, nigga said it's shit.
I don't know. I hate it. I was like, damn it.
Stinky.
They could have given it one more season. Just one more season. Maybe it was finding its footing in this first season. I think they were just trying to find themselves. You know? Yeah. Is there like a... yeah, this wasn't... This wasn't that bad.
Don't you remember the island? And what we had to
It
do
wasn't that bad.
to earn these powers?
90 years.
I don't
90
remember the
years.
story.
What do we have to show for it?
We've made a difference, Shell.
It's still the same shit.
Ray said it was shit. He said it was shit.
Only
So
guy
he
like
canceled
you.
it.
Nothing unravels a bastard.
The man I knew was never at home when I was a kid.
They did, but...
Too busy saving my life.
Maybe did we not have much to watch in 2021? Is that why
That's right after COVID, you just trying whatever.
You have to be the
Netflix said,
ideal.
hold on, MCU ain't releasing shit?
No one
Oh yeah, hold
can live
on.
up to the ideal.
I keep going to this trailer shit. I keep going to the last battle they had with that big that Thanos looking dude.
Big birds, it's trash. I ain't gonna hold you.
So I guess we're gonna have to change with it.
Okay, I'll stop.
Y'all niggas are funny. I was about to say, bro, you still playing.
I'll stop it. Wait a minute. This is
3 people to the left.
this is the final battle I was talking about with this that mongrel looking DC dude. Yeah, no, it probably was shit. I'm probably remembering it wrong.
Xavier said, but memories can be a funny thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's got to be a reason I've never heard of that. I was like,
maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
maybe COVID had you down. You ain't seen shit.
Maybe that show was shit. Okay, well, damn. I was trying to give people something to watch. Is there...
He still said the comic is good.
Oh, I didn't even know that it was a comic. I didn't even know that that shit was a comic. Is there a... any other superhero type of... I don't think so. You know, they put Miley Cyrus might be in Stranger Things the final season. Some people think as... I don't know if people were trying to be funny when they said the final villain. I was trying to gauge the tone of the thread. I didn't know if they were trying to be funny or... Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she's supposed to be in Stranger Things season 5, the finale, or the final. But maybe I go rewatch Jupiter. And just, if I can't get to the first episode, we'll see.
Just to see if I'm really tripping.
Yeah, just to see. That trailer was trash person. I ain't gonna hold you.
I love hearing niggas say that shit because bro, don't no one else around here say that shit. Like I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That shit is ass.
That shit's funny. Yeah, Aiden used to die laughing when I would say, niggas is talking reckless. He used to think that shit was so funny.
I swear to God, bro, you're the first nigga I ever heard say Badussy, bro. First nigga I ever heard say that shit, then that shit blew up. I was like, nah, I heard this shit. Nigga walked into our hotel room. Nigga said, what is that smell? What smell? It smell like badus. I looked, it was like, damn, bro. Nigga walked in and said, we smell like booty, dick, and pussy, bro. It's only niggas in here. Nigga walked in and said, we are funk.
Them was the days. Yeah, no, that's really it. There's nothing else going on, and my door is back open, and Thor is screaming it again. It's because he's hungry. I know he hasn't eaten. He's hungry, but he's a fat ass. I told you,
I just picked up dog food. I didn't even feed him. I had to drop it off and it left.
Yeah, I think Jay just fed the dogs. Yeah, I know the cats are hungry. I know they're hungry. Thor, there's Thor, Jubilee, Murmur, Rocket. Is that it? Yeah, that's all of them. That's all the cats. And Sprite, their mom.
I'm trying to get another dog.
I want another dog, but when I move.
I'm trying to get a Mastiff.
Oh, that's a big.
Yeah, he's 5 months right now. He's supposed to be 150 pounds.
Yeah, that's a big dog.
His paws already as big as mine. He's huge.
Yeah, that's a big ass dog.
He's like, whenever puppies are growing and they get in that stage where they're unproportional, so they like walk all floppy because their legs are too big for their body, or like body's too big. That's where he's at right now. But
LB asked, is Miley Cyrus in the Fallout TV show? I haven't watched Fallout.
That is another thing. There's so much shit that I actually need to watch, and I've been lazy just rewatching shit.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to watch Fallout. I liked the trailer. I just didn't get a chance
like the trailer.
Yeah,
I just didn't watch it.
Just didn't get a chance to watch it. Did not. I did. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna say this too. I'm trying to do this next video. I got the Armor Wars videos dropping tomorrow, but I'm trying to do this video over what the Black Panther 90s animated series would have been. I'm trying to gauge. It's hard finding shit on this because didn't exist. Obviously, it was only thoughts. But I'm trying to find some shit on it that like maybe an idea of what they like. Maybe what Larry Houston wanted it to be. Did he want it like? Were there certain comics that he wanted to base it off of? Like what stories did he want the animated show to tell? I actually reached out to him. I can't personally message him on Twitter because I'm not verified. So yes. I'm not verified, so I can't personally message him on Twitter, but he has his email that you can reach out to him on. So I did email him earlier this week, sent a long email just trying to, gauge what I just said. I want to know if he's willing to tell, and if he even had an idea of what it would have been. I asked him too if not only just willing to tell me, but if you would like to even
tell him yourself.
Yeah, come on, because I was looking at some YouTube videos of interviews he's done. He's talked about, not the show, he's talked about the Black Panther, and he has said T'Challa. I wish I would have known that when I was talking about this stuff earlier. I would have pulled those videos up. But talking about him being in the cameos that he's made in the other shows. But no one has asked him and talked to him about, okay, so what was your vision for the show that he says he kept asking them, is it going to happen? They were like, oh, yeah, we're thinking about it. And that meant, nah, nigga, we ain't putting no nigga on the fucking screen. We let you trick us into cameoing him, talking about African refugee. Yeah, no, you're not putting that nigga on the screen. So I would like to pick his brain. I would love to have that conversation with him, and I would love to have that be a video. So that's another one I'm working on. I'm working on that too. So, but outside of that, there is nothing else that is really going on today. So we will call it here, get out of here, because it's late. You still got to drive back to Dell City. Yeah, thanks, Bird. I hope that works too. I'm definitely trying to get that going. So I appreciate that. So you guys send some love Larry Houston's way. Be like, hey, Larry, you checked your email lately?
Planet Fanotex?
Yeah, who is this? Fanotex?
You probably seen that and went straight through it to the junk.
Planet can't pronounce. Get the fuck out of my.
Planet Fin spam.
Yeah. So yeah, but send some good vibes. But yeah, so we're like I said, we're gonna get on. Now I will say this last thing I'm gonna say. I was very sad for Ant and the Timberwolves. I knew they weren't coming back from the. But I wanted it for him.
He's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
He's my age.
He still has a chance to get
got
one.
in that interview, talk about didn't know we'd get this far. Talk about he took accountability. He always has.
Yeah.
You got Dallas or Boston?
Oh, Dallas.
Please, I do not want to see Boston win shit.
No, yeah, I think Dallas gets them. And I did see
Kyrie beat Boston.
Yeah, that too. And that's what's going to do it. His drive and everything Kyrie's been through these last. Yeah. Not only that, he's got a monster in Luka behind him. I don't even want to say behind him. Beside him.
I was about to say.
Beside him.
Luka both had 36 last game.
That's crazy. I'm telling you, that picture though of Luka yelling at Rudy. Somebody made it black and white. Said, "Why Luka look like he yelling at the civil rights people?"
Nigga said, "And it fentanyl."
Well, I was gonna say that shit. I was gonna say that shit. Oh, that's funny.
Planet Fentanyl is wild.
I was gonna say that. That shit is funny.
That nutty ass day, bro. Planet Fent. But no, yeah, I'm kind of sad though. Basketball almost over. Yo ass don't watch football, so football about to pick back up. But yeah, I saw Birds say English Mastiff, so the way to go. Yeah, hopefully I can get him. Nick gonna be huge, and I got a all black shepherd in a pit right now. So
yeah, see, that's what I'm getting. Another pit, but I want a female. I'm gonna teach her to protect the fuck out of this house.
That's where my shepherd's at, and so got that 14-year-old Duke at home. He just be chilling, sleeping, do what he do. But I think I'm gonna try and get the Mastiff for my dad, but have him at my dad's house for a little bit, just so while he grow up, because that ain't gonna be big. I don't want to do all that puppy shit till he fully grown, and then I'll keep him. But going through a puppy stage with a dog that big, you're gonna be moving hella shit, swapping hella shit around. I just want him fully grown, do what I do, and then stop. Boston wrecking Dallas. I don't know. Boston been playing so good, and Kristaps ain't even playing no. So I think
it's crazy. He's not, is he?
There's a chance, but I mean, I don't see Drew Holiday sticking Luka.
Bro, Luka's on another level right now.
I watched that nigga Luka score 20 in 4 minutes in the first quarter the other day, and I stopped watching. I'm not shitting you. I was at work on break.
That nigga talks shit.
Oh, yeah. He was like, he said, "Who's crying now, motherfucker?"
That motherfucker
he learned. I'm convinced he learned English just so he can talk shit. Because his English is so, if you go back and look where he was drafted, not that, but you look now, all his cuss words and shit, he's there.
Yeah, Luka talks that shit, for sure. But one of the things, but I love that. I love that shit.
He can. That's one nigga that can talk shit. He backed that shit up on the court. He be hooping for real.
I love that
Pause,
shit.
Not back that shit up on the court. Pause. But no, that nigga is hooping for real.
No, he does. He is hooping.
I feel like we're in a good. We're getting spoiled right now. Like, as much as I'm sad, we're about to see LeBron, KD, and Steph, that generation go.
I saw that video on Instagram.
We're getting, it is sad, but we're getting like Ant, Luka, SGA. We're getting some hoopers and shit.
Yeah, we're getting some hoopers. The next generation coming up is going to be tough and everything.
Wemby here.
Some hoopers. It's just sad,
No,
it's
like
sad.
Childhood gone.
Yeah, like Steph is like, man,
Bro,
Bron entered the league when I was in middle school. So
is he 30?
33,
34.
I was going to
say 33 or 34.
Yeah, man, it's sad, but everybody's got to go at some point. New guys got to come in. I do really hope LeBron gets to play with Bronny, though.
Yeah.
I want that. I'm not even a LeBron fan, and I want that. So I want to see that shit for sure. So Wait, someone is retiring. Well, no, Curry's 36. What?
Damn.
Is he?
I believe it. Yeah. Bro, because if you think back to his early years, he was injured with that ankle so much, and they were poop.
Hey Siri, how old is Wardell?
He's 36, nigga.
The answer I found is 11 years.
Bitch. Is he?
36.
Damn, that hurt.
Yeah, we got SGA. We got some young, tough hoopers. Still
Damn.
niggas coming into the league. Maybe not this year. Excited to see Rob Dillingham, but a couple others. Now next year, college, when Cooper Flag get there and all these transfers, college gonna be lit next year.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Cooper Flag play in college for sure. I'm a fan of his. Damn. Yeah, I see LeBron retire before. Yeah, LeBron would retire before Curry.
He on his last.
I want to say this not going to be his last
if he get
season.
this year with Bronny,
This is it.
I'm
He's going to
confident.
be done.
He might give us 2 more, but I see no reason. He
I
plays
see
this
no
last
reason.
one healthy with Bronny. He'll probably hang it up.
Yeah.
Which respectably, he's been playing into the finals 8-10 years, man. That's enjoy retirement.
Yeah.
Enjoy Savannah.
Yeah, he's doing the damn thing.
All that shit while being like the perfect ass dad, bro. Like I be seeing videos and I'm like, I like this nigga more as a human dad more than a basketball
For sure,
player.
I have
That
always
nigga's
said
a
that.
funny ass nigga, bro.
I have always said that. I cannot, and you can call me what you want to call
Hit the
me.
rolling step with the
I
rolling.
have never cared for LeBron on the court. As a matter of fact, I see him as a rival because he's gone up against some of my favorites every time. So, but off the court, full respect. So much respect for him off the court. He is a he's the role model.
Yeah, no, he is. I say it all the time. Like, shit.
I don't know what the nigga does behind closed doors, but whatever
yeah.
it does, he keeps it behind closed
Not to
doors.
deep
so-
dive into all
Yeah.
that, but shit. Role model, black role models, father, that him, perfect. All that NBA shit while still being at all his kids' stuff and all. I can't imagine what he gonna be like in retirement because he even with them while hooping and shit. So, yeah. I love that nigga LeBron. He's such a funny ass nigga.
Yeah, for me, you know, Raymond, I'm done after this 'cause I gotta feed them. He's still crying again. But that day, I was laying on my bed.
I was hooping. I was shooting free throws. With my watch on.
Oh, you had was it a game you were at?
No, I was just at the gym hooping out in the aux gym by myself, putting up some free throws after a workout. Shit, hit my watch.
I didn't believe mine.
I went back to
it
look.
wasn't from ESPN.
No, I seen it on Twitter. I seen my watch.
Yeah.
Walked to my phone to check if this shit was real. Phone started flooding.
But see, mine didn't at first.
No, my shit was ESPN, Bleacher Report, hella Twitter shit, group chat. I was like, ooh.
At first, when I saw it, it was somebody mentioned it on Twitter. Someone said Kobe Bryant passed, and I said, okay, people say this stupid shit all the time with celebrities, blah 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 blah.
No, I knew it was real when it had his daughter's name next.
But
to
see,
it. I got
I
the
didn't see
ESPN
hers.
report of Kobe Bryant, Gigi, and others.
That wasn't mine.
Involved in helicopter
mine
crash,
was,
and I was like, ooh.
The reports I saw were early reports. And so then I started checking Twitter. I wasn't trending, so I was like, okay, it's not real. It's not trending. And then I typed his name in, and I, of course, saw the person that I originally saw the post from, and I didn't see anybody else. I was like, okay. But then, when the ESPN notification came, I said, that's when I knew it was real. Because, you know, obviously it's ESPN. And then I went back to Twitter, and then it was everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck is, you know? But that... I definitely cried, because that hurt. You talk about my all-time favorite basketball player. No one can ever tell me different. I don't care. You know, we can have the conversation about LeBron and Kobe. To me, it's Kobe. That's just my guy, and that hurt. That hurt, bro. I did not ever expect that shit. But what made it even worse, obviously, his daughter that shit made it even 10 times worse because the initial reports weren't his daughter. Then it came in that, oh no, his daughter was in there too. Then it came in that like, there was other people in there too, other families, and it's just like, yeah, everything Vanessa had to go through, her, you know, his other daughters, her siblings, and yeah, that was a rough start to a terrible year.
Yeah, no, it
Terrible
really was.
Year. Yeah, awful. So, Omega said, "How many of us believe Captain America 4 will make a bill?"
None of us.
That's where we're gonna exit.
Yeah, thank you all for being here. Not to end it on a negative note. Yeah, no, great night. Probably might chance possibly being here this weekend. We usually say that and then we're not, but we might be.
Something might happen. Something might come up. Might be in here. Either way, you're getting possibly 2 videos this weekend.
No,
So.
but for real, it's been late tonight, so appreciate all y'all being here and even joining in late on a Friday.
He said Cap won't make 25.
Appreciate it always.
Yeah, we do appreciate you
He
guys.
said $25.
Appreciate you guys so much. Yeah. As I always say, if you're new here and you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Hit that like button on this video if you have not, because it helps us a lot over here. And as always, thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe.
Was I supposed to show this? That's why I was on my desk today.
Share with your friends, everyone. I forgot he was over there. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Someone got to throw a comment in. Let me see.
Oh, I wasn't recording this episode. You know, I got to get the music back, too. I don't know if I have the music on the outro anymore.
Showcase. Nobody gonna sing it.